Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler platter video series videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there about food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff. Then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that the time I'm doing this, well, I kind of try to Kamehameha you just a little bit. Take that as you will. I mean, I didn't succeed, but what if I had? Then you'd be dealing with a Kamehameha wave coming your way. Now, depending on who you are, maybe you go over there, you reflect it like Tien, when Yamcha went over there and used it against him. Poor Yamcha. He used to be a cool character. So disrespected. Or maybe you're like Cell and you can go over there and bust out your own. Who knows, folks? I don't know what Dragon Ball / Dragon Ball Z character you are. I'm only going as far as Z. I'll even go as far as GT. GT doesn't get a lot of love. Oh, Akira Toriyama's assistant. Akira Toriyama oversaw that shit. He approved that stuff. And for my money, GT, way better than Super. Hot take, I know. I'm standing by it. Super, just a bunch of dumbass fan service, in my opinion. Not saying there aren't cool things about it or cool characters. But let's be honest, it's just fan service. It's just fan service for fan service sake. It's fine. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, I just got through trying Loud Brew, original black coffee. Clearly, I'm not going to try this again. I mean, I could if I had to. I have that within my ability. But no, folks, we're going to do, boom, we're going to do Loud Brew Mocha Oat Milk Latte. Sure, why not? It's a thing. 100% Colombian cold brew coffee infused with L-theanine, which I still don't know what that is. But yeah, okay. Best served, chilled or ice. So it's all the same stuff from the previous thing. Sure, why not? And I'll just let you know ahead of time. The next review that I'm doing is the horchata one. So, sneak preview. Shake, 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 shake. Let's try it out. Hopefully it's delicious. I can't imagine I'm not going to like this one more than the other one because this one isn't black coffee. Alright. Smells mocha-y. That's a good start. Okay. I'm down with that. I'm down with that. I'll say this right out the bat. It's not the most mocha-y thing I've ever tasted. Definitely not. But it's not a terrible thing in this instance. Because here's the thing. I've had oat milk-based coffee drinks before. I think Monster. They used to have one called Farmer's Oats, which sadly I don't think they make anymore. But I actually really like that. Thing with oat milk-based stuff versus like conventional milk, it has like a smoothness to it. It's a very, because it's not as heavy. And as a drinking experience, it's definitely different. Like you can taste the difference, not only in terms of, taste, but in terms of like there's kind of a texture difference. Just the overall drinking experience is just a little bit different. And with this, with the lightness of the oat milk, I think it's good that they didn't overpower it with the mocha. Because if I'm comparing this to something like a mocha double shot, which I actually had earlier today because I was working late, and, that's definitely got more oomph. It has more mocha flavor to it, but it's also a heavier drink. It works better in that context. This, especially being such a small thing, I actually really like this combination. I like the lightness of it. I like the somewhat earthiness aspect of the oat milk. And I like that the mocha is there, but it's not abrasive. It's not trying to steal the show. It's riding the oat milk wave. I really like this. Like, not only is it better than the black one, because I'm just not that big into black coffee, but actually just as a drink itself, it's really solid. And like I said, I was a big fan of the Farmer's Oats Monster coffee that they used to have. Like, I haven't seen it available in a while. This is kind of a nice little offshoot. It's following in that similar vein, and I like that vein. Now, Is that vein going to be for everybody? Probably no. Very few things are for everybody. But I do think that if you're somebody who wants maybe just a quick coffee beverage and you don't want it to be, kind of heavy on your stomach, because that is a thing. Like, even though I like the Starbucks double shot stuff, I've talked with people, like, they personally can't get into it because it weighs on their stomach. It makes their stomach upset. With this, and I mean, I'm not fucking doctor or coffee scientist or anything, but I could see this not having that same issue because it's just a lighter overall drinking experience. It's more mellow. And so, in that regard, if I was going to recommend it to anybody, if you're, like I said, if you want something that is lighter, than something heavy like a double shot or something, I think this is a nice substitute for that. And it's, a little thing, so it's kind of quick. It's, originally, Starbucks double shots were even smaller than this. That was their whole kitsch, because it was a double shot, caffeine and everything. And they were just like, fuck it, people are just going to buy a bunch of them anyway, we'll put them in full-size cans. I really like this. If you want something more conventionally, mocha kind of coffee, this might not do it for you, because again, it's almost like a diet version of it, but not lacking in flavor, just a little bit more subdued, which I personally like. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for me on this one. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go there and have yourselves a truly oat milk latte rest of your life. It's kind of a weird life to have, a little bit obscure, not for everybody, but at the same time, that's not always a bad thing. Folks, you can go over there, live the life that you want, provided that, not hurting anybody, not hurting yourself or anything like that. Everybody's cool and chill and all that stuff. But if you want to go over there, walk your own path, do your own thing, as long as you're happy and you can make that work, be the oat milk latte version of yourself. Very final 2 things, folks. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, even with Mocha Oat Milk Latte, Loud Brew coffee, that's not always going to be the easiest thing to do in the world, because at the end of the day, we live in a crazy world at times, and it can be very stressful, and, there's just times when you're going to slip up. I know it happens to me, folks. I try my best to go into the world, maybe not as a ray of sunshine, but at the very least not trying to bring anybody down. But then there's just instances where somebody presses a particular button or whatever, and I got to be a little bit of a dickbag. But hopefully, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in my life. Hopefully make everything a little bit better for everybody else. Typically, when I do that, I try to apologize as quickly as possible. Like I said, hopefully just everything's a little bit better for everybody. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Now, folks, maybe you're going to go over there. You're going to have yourself some Mocha Oat Milk Latte Loud Brew stuff, right? And you're going to go over there and you're going to be drinking it. Maybe you've never had oat milk latte stuff. And you're trying it out and you're like, man, this is really good. I'm all about this. And you go over there, get interested, you start Googling stuff. Then you take a little time off from Googling that stuff and get back to the oat milk stuff, because, let's be honest. But then you go over there, right, and you're Googling oat milk stuff, and you're like, you know what? Damn it, Linda. Get the kids. We're going to an oat milk farm. We're going to learn how to oat milk. We're going to get back to our roots, and we're going to milk some oats. And you become a famous oat milk farmer, and maybe you go over there and you start supplying the Loud Brew stuff. It's from Chicago, by the way. And then there's a whole thing. You make yourself some money, leave a legacy for your kids and stuff like that. It's good times. Or conversely, you could not do that, and instead, what's the thing that you could do? What's the thing that you could do? Put in a gazebo on your property. I don't know why you would. I don't entirely understand the purpose of gazebos, but at the same time, like, when I was a kid, they were fun to use as forts. So if you have kids, maybe you want to give them a backyard fort, get a gazebo. Bye.